Mic on.
Alright guys, how we doing today? We got some streaming that we're going to be doing and taking care of, so just really quick, let me just kind of get things set up and we will get after it. Alright, getting a little bit of an error message there. I hope that things stay good on your guys' end. I'm going to try to minimize and get rid of as much stuff as I can. No, oh, snap. Oh, that's my phone. Alright, let's find out where Transform is located. Party chat invite. Transformer.
Hello.
How's it going?
I'm okay, thanks. To you?
Hey, doing well, thanks. You doing some grid?
Yeah, that's what I was waiting for you. I do another. I'm like got completion issues with this, so I'm trying to do every single championships.
That sounds about
Um,
right.
I don't usually do this with games. I normally just don't care, but I am enjoying seeing all the trophies on the season list.
uh, too.
And now it's mostly playable 90% of the time. It's a lot easier to win when the game's not crapping out every half a lap. So
Yeah, well, I'm glad to hear
um,
that you're having a better connection.
yeah, it's to be honest, apart from today, but I expected tonight we might get a few little issues where they've got loads of new users coming on.
Yeah.
It's been almost perfect, like to the point where I could say genuinely been an excellent experience. Like even when the pixelations appeared, it hasn't. It's just like the graphics have degraded a touch for literally half
Uh-huh.
a second, but the game's like still responsive, so it's not. It's more like a video drop rather than a full like brownout. But yeah, tonight's done it once or twice, but we'll see
Gotcha.
what happens. How's
Yeah.
things with you?
Hey, they're going well. We're doing good on this side of the river, on this side of the old pond. So,
Yeah.
staying
Business still
alive.
okay with everything else going on?
Yeah, no, everything's still going good for us, still going strong. Haven't had to close down or start freaking out yet, so I feel like that's always a
That's good.
positive.
Yeah. Oh, we're not running out of money.
Yeah, exactly.
Especially with such a generous $1,200 per person offer.
Right? So
Did
nice.
make me laugh. I'm like, okay.
This
Just the one payment, or is this a monthly thing? No, just the one payment.
is this once a week? All right, let's get that going.
Yeah. Not particularly generous, should we say? I mean, he could have paid everyone that himself and still not really touched his wealth. So
uh,
it's crazy.
yeah.
Did you see our Prime Minister's been in intensive care with it?
What was that?
Our Prime Minister's been in intensive care with it this week.
No, I haven't. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, he's been really poorly, and a couple of the other like cabinet members as well. But it makes me laugh because only saying like the first 2 weeks they're doing all these press conferences with a room full of journalists,
Uh-huh.
like all asking questions, and everyone like making the decisions are all in these like meeting rooms, all like huddled around a table. I'm like, okay, you're telling everyone to categorically try and stay at home unless they're going to work and social distance, but you're like doing a press conference every day where you've got like 25 journalists huddled into a little space,
Yeah.
and then one by one they all got ill.
Yeah.
I think like our chief medical officer, the secretary of I can't think what it was, and the prime minister all ill within about 2 days of each other.
Oh my goodness.
And you're like, well, of course you are, because you guys have just been ignoring everything you've been telling everyone. And
Exactly.
then the Scottish chief medical officer got caught by the police because every weekend she'd been taking her family to their holiday home,
Oh my
a
gosh.
2 hour drive away.
Wow.
I'm like, okay, practice what you preach and stuff, but this is just silly now. Like, can't be sort of trying to clamp down and issuing police fines and stuff for people that are caught going out on road trips and things when you're packing your family up at the end of every working week and driving
Yeah,
2 hours away. So
exactly.
it's just crazy. But it's still weird times here at the moment. There's not. I don't think anything's going to change for the next few weeks again. So
Yeah, I know that with us, I think in our actual community, we've had one death so far that I'm aware of, and we someone just contracted it here locally for I think they are the third case in the little town near us. So, but I think we maybe have like about a dozen now in the area. So,
yeah,
you know, fingers crossed. I might just stay
Yeah, you
inside.
guys seem pretty safe. I mean, you want to be as far away from New York as possible right now, don't you?
Oh
So,
yeah. Oh my gosh. New York is crazy right now.
like real life divisions.
Yeah. Yeah, no, honestly, like, I wouldn't be surprised if they just like quarantine off the whole like all of
That's
Manhattan or
it.
the island and then
Yeah. Hit the dark zone for you as well. We'll drop loot in for you. Only the
yeah.
strongest will survive.
Just videotape it, it's like battle royale in real life status.
Just like the New Yorkers like fighting each other to get food drops.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, when they started to take people's temperature, reminded me of the movie with Will Smith when like they were doing the whole zombies and he's the last one
oh,
alive.
the
I am
I am
Legend.
Legend one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. It's weird, isn't it? It's a
Yeah.
real odd thing. I mean, Hannah's boss makes me laugh because she's now gone into maternity leave as of this week. She's now like officially out of work, so to speak.
Oh wow.
And but her boss has like been using Zoom and stuff to video conference
Uh
every
huh.
day. And obviously you can set your own background for what you want on the video chat. And his is the
Yeah.
Walking Dead wallpaper.
Oh my gosh.
Nice and sensitive.
Yeah.
It's just amusing. Like,
Yeah.
I'll
We.
play this out. I played it for 5 minutes on release day, I think, and I've not played it again since. So.
Yeah. I don't know how to make. Let's see. I'm in a very difficult spot right now. Yeah. I'm trying to think. I'd be down for division if you want to do that though. That's totally cool with me.
Let's give this a go. And I can.
Alright, let's see. Let's do cooperative. I can start a server. Enjoy the single player campaign cooperatively. Nice. This could be kind of fun.
Server list.
I'll do let me
Quite a lot of people on this.
oh nice. Let me I'm not sure if I can actually name it or not. But I don't know.
I
Oh,
presume this because this game is on the free trial, isn't it? So.
yeah. Yeah, no, I'm hoping there are more people because of that. There's only
Maybe.
maximum of 2 players in my session, so I hope you join quickly.
Gonna refresh it now.
Sh- I don't know if I have to. Maybe I have to join game first.
Ready for battle.
So you're not showing up at the
Oh,
minute.
here I can invite friends. Let me see if I can just invite you straight to it. What do you think about the What do you think about the 2 month trial for Stadia Pro?
Yeah, it's good. It's exactly what it needs.
Yeah,
I'd say now what you hope is all of the people that have slated it will actually get to experience how good it is.
yeah,
Hopefully you'll get some more that stay on it, and we'll have more people to play with for 2 months in the interim that are trying it out as well. So
yeah, yeah. No, I agree. I am
it's the right
curious.
time to do it because everyone's going to be home for a while now. So
Yeah,
every time I load the Stadia app, there's at least 10 people blatantly skiving off work playing this at all times of the day.
yeah,
Um, so the more the merrier, really.
yeah. No, honestly, do you think that this is like the base launch, or do you think that this is just simply a promotion that they're doing, and that it could still go away, and then there still might not be any way to sign up for just regular base?
Um, just need to hide and adjust my audio settings. Hang
Oh, I know. It's
on.
the game's really loud. I turned mine
Yeah,
down as soon as I
like
started.
struggling to hear you.
Yeah.
I maximise the receive volume and then drop the master. Yeah, it's very intense music as well, so like trying to speak. There we go.
I'm gonna see if I can grab that second pistol as well. I found some. I found some friends. If you want to go say hi. We got some.
Yeah, I think it is based. I just think they're introducing it as a 2 month trial, and then you've got, it's not called that, but I imagine in that next 2 months now it will be, if you've got Pro already, it reverts back to base anyway, doesn't it?
Yeah,
So
correct.
it'll just be the same thing. I think it gives them 2 months to iron out exactly what it is they want.
Look at our little friends we got here.
Base, what the hell are these things?
They're you can find them. They're in a little secret. They're supposedly our fans, although I'm pretty sure they're just the developer's face imprinted on a
In
serious
like
saint.
a GoldenEye 64 style
Yeah.
base mask.
Yeah, I think there's a secret out here in the desert. I'm pretty sure. It's been a while since I've tried it, but I did try when I first streamed and just got destroyed because they sent some big red aliens right off at me.
Okay.
'Cause I think
Look.
But yeah, I had been communicating with some individuals. I mean, I had commented on someone who posted an article that said that, oh, Stadia base launches, and I was like, I don't know if it's technically base yet because you can't just sign up for it. You have to sign up for a pro trial, which
Yeah.
if you could just sign up for and yes, they do revert back to base when they're done. But if that was their logic, then I felt like, well, then us founders, we were technically the base launch because we revert back to base when we're done. But I feel like
It's the same thing, isn't it? It just isn't a hardware-based sort of introduction to it. That's all.
yeah. So I ended up emailing customer support though, or chatting with them, and I was like, is this your guys' base launch? And you just forgot to word that in like your blog post, or what is this? And they're like, we actually don't know that, because I kind of gave them an example of like, well, what if you guys end up canceling it? Or, let's say the promotion goes away in 2 months, and then all of a sudden no one can join Stadia for free anymore. Then if we told everyone it's a base launch, but now they can't join, people might all of a sudden be like, oh, Stadia failed, they're canceling. So that's where I've been kind of hesitant to just call it the official base launch.
Yeah, I think it just gives them 2 months to get more people on it,
Yeah.
hopefully to sign up and iron out whatever it is and their wording they want to use for those that
Yeah.
literally just want it to stream
Yeah.
games they want to buy,
Totally.
as opposed to having to pay for a subscription. I mean, why you wouldn't pay the money, because the things that we've had for free out of this has just been ridiculous.
Yeah.
Well, not for free, but I mean for the £9 a month, whatever it is.
Yeah.
For me, by the time this is over, we'll have nearly 5 months of completely free subscription. I've had hours and hours of entertainment from various games that have been included with it. So
Yeah. Wow. All there was secret health, some shotgun shells, and rockets. That was a pretty lousy secret. I thought it was much better. I thought it was like.
some of those 5 times killing those things.
Yeah. All right. Well, I will try to run back to you as quick as possible. Where's the fast travel when you need it?
Oh, I just shot one of the developers and now he's like choking to death.
Oh yeah, no. It's like they don't have oxygen or something when you shoot them.
It's weird.
They die really
It's
easily.
the whole mechanics of these games, though, like pressing B to crouch.
Yeah.
But it's the old school PC buttons where you have to hold it rather than toggle.
Yeah.
Which reminds me of like the first Team Fortress.
Uh-huh.
Oh man, they need to bring that back. I love that game.
That was a great game.
And the reboot was nowhere near as good as the first original.
Yeah. I do love that you can literally shoot any weapon from any distance and hit a target as long as like it's in the circle.
It's almost like duck hunt on the NES. It's just they're there. There's no distance or
there's no bullet drop, no nothing. Yeah.
Physics involved. It's just the bullets continually travel exactly the same way while you're aiming.
There's no gravity. There's no nothing.
No. And I know it's like been up-res, but God, it just makes you remember how basic game design used to be, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Like this would have just been a wall of brown to the cliffs, and then a blue sky.
Yep.
Really, really, like about 4 frames of animation for any object.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm so glad we didn't buy this.
Yeah. Oh, I know.
When we discussed paying 30 quid for it, I was like, yeah, well, I think we'll hold off and see. I would have been mortified if I'd actually paid for it and got this. I mean, it's fine for what it is, and
yeah,
I'm sure we'll have a laugh once we delve into it. from a
To pay $30 for it was not going to be a.
purchase perspective, super glad that they spent any money on it.
Yeah, exactly.
I think you'd have to be a real die-hard fan to want to spend the money on it.
Yeah, no, exactly. I would have considered it if it was like $15. They're on sale, half off.
Yeah, like
but
Splitling's price, 15.99
Yeah.
or something. I would have got it for us to play for a couple of hours. But yeah,
exactly. Uh-oh, did I go too soon? I think my elevator left without you. It is kind of fun to play this game co-op. And I think you can do split screen co-op, so I could have someone with like, I could have
cool.
use my 2 controllers, and now that Stadia Pro is free, I could get a buddy and play together.
Yeah, I've sent like the link to a few of my friends that have been on the fence about it.
Yeah. I mean, it only makes sense. It's free, and again, it's super easy. If you decide to cancel, you can still play it, and then it just goes away after the 2 months. It's not like when you cancel it, you stop right away and lose access.
No, one of my friends doesn't game that much anymore, but him and his partner have been like furloughed for the time being, so they're not doing any work whatsoever.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, baby.
he like knocked off a Raspberry Pi just to play like emulators on, and I'm like, can you install Chrome on that? It's like, yeah, so just get this then.
Yeah.
Like, you can then play new games with your PS3 controller that aren't crappy, like, poorly emulated versions of SNES games.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I'll get around to it. I'm like, there's nothing for you to do except sign up with you already have a Gmail account. Like,
Yeah.
it's about as easy as it's going to get.
Exactly.
He still hasn't done it as of today.
I'm trying to think. I emailed. Yeah, I messaged someone I knew and was like, hey, they've been actually like kind of wanting it, but they have really poor internet, so they might not be able to run it. So that's why I was kind of hesitant to give them one of the buddy passes.
Yeah.
But they're like, okay, I'll try it out, and I told them to make sure to run like the speed test first, just to make sure, so that way if they had a bad experience, it was because of that and not because.
How fast is their internet?
I don't know yet. They haven't responded how fast it is. I think they're kind of out in we call the boonies. So I'm not sure how their internet speed works. But I don't think it's the fastest. So.
But even if they could play, I mean, they must be able to stream 1080p.
I'm hoping. I really am.
You need like 10 meg for that, don't you?
Correct. I think. Well, 10 megs is 1080 or is that 720? I can't remember what the.
Weapons in this game. I keep pressing Y and bring up that stupid menu.
Maybe hold RB. I'm using a mouse and keyboard, so I'm not 100% sure. These guys, though, you can't outrun them.
Terrible sound effects as well, isn't it?
Oh, I hate this part. You can't outrun these guys, which is so frustrating. And the new one you can. You can like sprint actually, so you can actually outrun them, but not this one.
I don't know how to change weapons. It's driving me mad.
I
think I've got it. Left wheel. That's it. Left bumper. You'd think it would have quick swap, but it doesn't. It has like radial swap, which you need in the game as well. You need to be able to hit Y and change to something else.
Yeah. No, exactly. That's funny. I keep hearing things spawning. Oh, there's health back here. I don't think I can use that. There's a secret over this hill. We can go explore a little.
Where are you getting all these secrets from?
Oh man, from playing so many years ago. I'm surprised they still stuck in my head.
Oh, you actually remember them from the past?
I do, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, sadly I can remember things that long ago, but I can't remember my wife's birthday for crying out loud. No, I'm just kidding.
You get all the important stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
If I remember where that wall was, it do.
Uh-oh. Oh, that guy's stuck up there. I also discovered that the knife is like the best weapon in the whole game. Like you can just knife people in one hit. Yeah. You have a Bowie knife
Didn't
or
know you had a
a
knife. Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's no melee button, but you can switch to your knife.
Very Counter Strike.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh what? Getting absolutely stuck here. I keep continually pressing the left stick to run, and it doesn't do run.
Oh yeah, no, there's no sprint.
We
It
are
is kind of
stuck
a
at one speed. Yeah.
yeah.
Shing. Oh, you sneaky git. Oh dear, I'm in trouble now.
Got my knife.
Just
Alright.
free. Keep
Alright.
falling behind them.
Just watch out to the left, alright? It might be a little dun, 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 dun.
Very Indiana Jones.
Yeah, exactly. Even whistle, that's my favorite part. Now, I could have swore there used to be like secrets behind some of these. But without the rocket launcher, we can't blow it up quite yet.
The sound effects are so bad.
Uh-oh. We got some bon voyage. Uh-oh. Nope. Uh-oh. Ooh. Do not like the frogs, man. You know, I was thinking, like, we're in Egypt in the game, and, like, in the Bible they had the plague of the frogs. And I wonder if that's kind of where they got the idea for all these, like, little, you know, frog sections. Not that,
An
no.
interesting choice of enemy, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. Let's see. Open? Ah, perfect. Yeah, no thank you. Aha, sneaky bugger. I also find the audio hilarious because it's like, sometimes you can be close enough to the door and you can hear them through the door. Like, if they don't have the audio stuck to a certain section.
No. Before like sound design became
Yeah,
actually good.
exactly.
If something was in the vicinity, it made a noise whether it was behind the solid stone wall or not.
Yeah. Oh, Lord. If you're wanting some secret armor, oh, unless I took it. I don't know if there's any up here for you or not. It's not showing up on mine, but... Hello, mate. I don't know if, like, the health is
I'm very
shared.
excited about Monster Boy coming out on this.
Oh, yeah, no, it's looking
So I'll
good.
be buying her a controller, no doubt.
Yeah.
Like, she played the remaster on the Switch when I had that, and I
Uh-huh.
could not get her off it until she completed it.
Nice.
So she was like, "Oh, like, is that coming out on that?" I'm like, "Yeah."
Hopefully it comes out
Fine,
free.
so I'll put it on my phone as well. Then I'm like, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Did you have you tried the stacks on stacks game yet?
Oh, it's bad.
It is, man. I tried and I failed miserably.
I think I gave it maybe one level when I was like, "This is rubbish." I wouldn't even play it on my phone. It's that bad. Like it's basically Tetris that you can spin around.
Yeah.
But it's not as good as Tetris at all.
Yeah. That's what I was gonna ask if any Tetris fans would actually appreciate the 3D aspect, but I'm pretty sure no one would.
Yeah, potentially. I
yeah.
mean, it's still a classic puzzler, isn't it? I mean, it's
Yeah.
never really aged.
Alright, looks like I'm getting a phone call real quick. Let me just grab this.
Sure.
Hey, babe.
Mic off. Mic on.
Alright, we're back, we're back.
Link established. Mic on.
Alright, to our left we have a rock. Indiana Jones. Oh no, not the bull. Oh! Did the rock get you?
It ruined me. Jesus. Look at the animation on this movement as well. That is. I was born with no weapons. Hello.
Yeah. Wait, do you have no weapons?
It's for me empty-handed. I've had to select them, which is weird.
Let's see, are there any rocks that'll come tumbling down? Oh yeah, oh yeah. No! Oh man, almost got me.
I can't believe you remember all this stuff.
Oh, well no, I played this recently, so, or like, I'm working my way through the game right now. So I did have a refresher. I did die the first time I went through though, don't worry. My memory wasn't that good. I like turned around and just died and I'm like, what just happened?
A shotgun with the same range as a assault rifle.
Right?
It's ridiculous. There's kind of no point upgrading the weapons, really, is there? Just keep aiming at the middle of the screen and keep pressing fire.
Yeah, just strafe back and forth. No need to move up and
no,
down.
like advantage to it being shotgun or otherwise.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got the achievement there.
I mean, I will say
Element.
the one thing I do like about Doom Eternal is like Destiny is fun and all, and so is Division. But sometimes when there's so many different customizations and weapon choices, and like, you know, hey, this will increase your damage by 2 or your power by like 1, and you keep having to make all these changes. It's almost like too much. I just kind of like the basic. Here's a pistol, here's a shotgun, here's an assault rifle. You can modify them, but like you don't have to change them every 10 seconds.
No, I was listening to a podcast at work today, and they were saying like how almost every single element of every game now has like an RPG level up sort of skill set.
Yeah.
Skill tree kind of weapon grind elements to everything.
Yeah.
Obviously, Amazon, like their Project Tempo thing, one of their main games is an MMO.
Uh-huh.
But they've not called it an MMORPG, it's just an MMO. And they were saying like MMORPGs have had their day.
Yeah.
Like no one, I mean, people probably play Elder Scrolls Online and maybe still Warcraft, but
yeah,
like as a platform, they don't tend to do very well for very long anymore.
Yeah.
And Amazon's one, interestingly, is going to be a pay-to-play as well, so it's not even going to be, it's going to be like a subscription-based Warcraft game, which I find even more baffling, because I can't see how that people would pay for that anymore.
Yeah, correct.
But yeah, they were just saying, like, it's not really a genre anymore, because it's become like a pseudo-genre, because every element of every game has some way of leveling up your character, or devising which skills you want. I mean, even Tomb Raider.
Correct.
Like, even that now is like working your classes to how you want to play, as opposed to just going at the game and killing things. It's now,
yeah,
do I want to be a hunter? Do I want to be more stealthy?
Yeah.
And I don't know why it's gone down that route, in all fairness. I think you're right. Like, sometimes you just want to play a game where you get weapons, you shoot things, you know, like Halo probably.
Yeah, yeah, totally.
I don't imagine that will go down that route next time around. But yeah, you just want to pick up different weapons that do different damage, or have different pluses, or you know, whatever.
Yeah.
I have to then, you know, same as, I know what you mean with Destiny. I've been playing a lot of Crucible online.
Uh-huh.
I've not actually been bothering with the story. I just wanted to play a competitive shooter.
Yeah.
And I've been getting loot drops every single game that have been improving my power by like 1 point.
Yeah. Oh, totally.
I'm gonna change my mask. My power is now 931 instead of 930.
Yeah, exactly.
Uh-oh.
Looks like we got a little secret.
Kind of pointless. Well, another secret.
We might get attacked though, we gotta watch out. Oh no, we're stuck.
good thing now.
Little scorpion. Alright.
Oh, it's it. Oh, another one.
Yeah, and it was almost like back in the day, like, you don't choose a skill, your weapon is your skill. Hey, you want to be a sniper and slash hunter, you just choose a, you choose a sniper rifle. You don't like do all these different skills and subclasses and like all these things so that you can be stealthy. You just like, no, you hide, you camp, you have a sniper rifle. That's your skill.
100%.
But
Yeah, I mean, like, the Ghost Recon on the Xbox 360 was still my favourite game.
I think there's a
and they were
little
the same
thing right
Yeah,
here.
I'm gonna try and run and jump and get that.
Yeah.
Now that's some serious firepower.
He's got good with the.
There's a little teleportation right over there. I don't know if you can make the jump.
No, you can't make a jump. I tried twice.
What's the definition of insanity?
Now we're talking.
Yeah, man, game over.
Yeah, you just got good and you learnt to use the weapons that suited your game style the best.
Yeah.
Not grinding. I mean, Destiny's terrible for it, isn't it? You know, trying to get some of the exotic weapons is an absolute nightmare.
Yeah.
And the reality is, they don't do a great deal more than what you probably already find from a normal box. So
Correct.
It makes me laugh on Destiny. Division, it keeps saying your weapon is 2 classes out of date. And I'm like,
Right?
it's still more powerful than anything else I have in my inventory.
Exactly. Yeah. I would say I just wish that like a game would automatically update your gun. Like, hey, overall, it like mathematically knows what's going to be your best weapon and just automatically just puts it in there. You know, if it's in the same class, like if it's a sniper and you get a better sniper instead of having to go look through it, equip it, especially with Destiny where you can like modify every weapon with like add just a little bit more, oh, this will add cold damage, or and just like, oh, there's so many things. It's a great game, but yeah, it's a lot.
It makes it almost frustrating to pick a loadout, really. Like,
yeah.
You just sometimes want to play a game.
There's a floating thing chasing you, man. I could not shoot it. It was so fast.
The thing is, because there's clearly no surround sound in this either, you don't know what anything Like, I've got my headphones on, and I've got no idea what I'm looking when I hear it.
Yeah.
Because they just appear.
Yeah. Oh, totally.
Oh, I killed myself.
The other thing I noticed in this game is that whenever you like pick up or you find some sort of secret health or something, they normally send an enemy that will take out more damage than what you pick up. Like, hey, I found a 10 health secret. They drop like 5 enemies that immediately attack you and take out 25 health, and you're like, well, that was not a good investment.
And it sort of scorns you for actually finding something.
Right? Like, there's a little secret health on this, if you want to, or I don't know if it's still there for you. Again, I don't know if secrets can be grabbed by both people. At least there was one in there for me.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Good to know.
100 health, thank you.
Yeah, I think this is on next. I believe there's enemies above us. Nope. Oh, yep.
Yeah, then I had a very minor blip out then.
Oh.
My audio cut, but the game's still playing fine. So
Good.
I can deal with those little jitters of things. It's just when I'm first place on grid and it turns me into a wall.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, that would be frustrating.
Like racing games are like they need to be 100. They're moving so fast.
Yeah.
They need to be like your stream needs to be absolutely perfect, really.
Yeah.
Like saying that though, the Crew 2 is just terrible. I enjoyed it for the first couple of hours, but a refund it's just got frustratingly stupid. Like the AI is just, you get ahead of people in a race, you'll go around a corner and they've suddenly caught up 20 seconds and are overtaking you.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's not very good. I'm completely lost.
I can't go back to you. I tried to go back to you. I can get as close as I can, but
go up.
There's a door right over here. I don't know if you can look at your little arrow to see where I'm at. Should be a little door right here that you hopefully will be able to get past. Should be hopefully. Basically at the same level as that secret heart. That's how high up I am. Man, if only there was screen share in this one, man, I could walk you through it.
I know that'd be really handy, wouldn't it?
uh,
There's the heart.
yeah, there should be like a yellow door. It says you're only 30. Yep, now you're going 40 some meters away.
Where
Oh,
are you
now you're
seeing
getting
that as well?
closer. So on my screen it says your name and then
Oh,
it
I see.
shows. Ah, there you go, mate.
Oh yeah, being absolutely blind then.
Oh, is that what that yellow door means?
Nothing really looks like anything.
No, it doesn't.
More textures of stuff.
Yeah.
Like
Just-
used to looking for a crystal clear door with a handle on it. It's very obviously a door. There's just a bit of a wall.
Yeah, it's just you just thought it was just different hieroglyphics or something.
Ooh,
Ooh, I'll take
there's
that
a heart
armor.
over there.
Yeah. What do we got? Oh, there's a little secret passage here. Hello. Get some more rockets. Yeah, my favorite gun in this game is possibly the possibly like the Tommy gun. It's just such a great machine gun. It just good accuracy,
But yeah.
good everything. Yeah, whenever I'm streaming, I never know just how much I should be looking for secrets, because I feel like it can be a little bit of a waste of time, but it's still so much fun to find. Because like there aren't that many games nowadays don't quite have as many fun little secrets you have to go find as back in the day.
No, there aren't, to be fair.
Oh, what is-
Gone are the days of like cheat codes.
yeah,
Although it was an interesting thing on that a while back, just saying like, oh, cheat codes really aren't cheat codes, just with like a dev,
yeah,
like a dev built code to developers to test or play games in God mode and stuff.
yeah,
And like things like the game genies and things that came out were just ways of unlocking them from the code itself.
yeah,
Never really thought of them like that. I always thought, oh yeah, like, especially like the Grand Theft Auto ones and stuff. You just thought they put them in there for fun.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, I know with
Like
with
shotgun.
with Doom Eternal, you can like they literally just have like cheats you can activate in the game, which surprised me because again, it was like, man, I haven't seen a game with actual cheat codes, you know, in a long time. But they brought them back, which is pretty cool.
The sound effect on this, like, whatever
sound-
the hell it's supposed to be.
Sounds like a skeleton horse. That's what I always thought it was.
Yeah, like I can't even think what the actual name of the Greek myth is.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be a skeleton, I've forgotten.
Yeah, this was like when I used to play when I was younger. These guys were always the scariest for me. I'd be so scared of them.
I can't remember the name of talking now.
You have to. All I know is there's only a few ways to one-hit kill them, and that's like double barrel shotgun, point blank, and a rocket launcher. Those are the two best. Let's see. They are called. Where the heck are they? Oh, they're called Clear Skeleton. K-L-E-E-R. Clear. Oh crap.
Okay. The frogs have massive teeth back.
Wow. Did not realize that if you're in the main menu, it will not let you know you are being attacked. Just a heads up. Lost about all my health. Alright. big scorpion over here. Chappie.
Scorpion with a rocket launcher.
Yeah. Yeah, I could definitely. Wouldn't mind a little bit extra health. Alright, alright, alright. End the level. Nice. Oh yeah, look at those Stadia load times, man.
Bear in mind that it used to probably run on a floppy disk.
Yeah. Ooh, it's always a bad sign when they give you a lot of ammo.
It's always nice. Oh, he actually went in half that time.
Uh-oh.
Oh, not these guys again.
Yeah.
Just made me laugh.
Just the long-range shotgun.
Sawed off shotgun that's 100 meters.
Yeah. I keep hearing that cow or that bull. Waiting for him to sneak out. Uh-oh, there he is. Careful what you wish
Look
for.
at the animation on it, it's so bad.
It keeps going for you. I don't know why, man. You must have pissed it off.
Laughed at its walking.
Yeah. Nice.
I killed it as well. Well, it's just a random ass game as well. Like, there's no storyline.
No.
Why are we in Egypt?
We went back
Why
in
is-
time. That's about all I know.
Why are there various... Oh, getting loads of frame drops as well.
Uh-oh.
It's obviously the game grinding to a halt because it's got too many objects on the screen.
Oh boy. Uh-oh, got some.
So do you play this in 4K on your PC?
No, I don't. I only have a 1080p monitor on the PC, but my TV's
Oh,
4K. But I like to right now. I like to play on PC, just so obviously for streaming I need to. But 3, 4, 5. But it would be funny to see it upscaled to 4K for sure. Oh really?
I don't think it really does it any favours. But
Yeah. Just makes it look worse.
oh, these frogs just aren't dying. Now some random Ganesh looking thing spitting at me as well.
We're on like opposite sides of the map right now. The frog scared me away. There we go. I'm coming, laddie. I'll take it out with my pistols. Pistols from 400 meters away. No biggie.
Do in a weird way keep like missing the fact that enemies don't drop loot though.
Yeah, honestly, no, that's a good point.
I keep like running over to their bodies expecting them to give me something for killing them.
Yeah. Like, it's
Oh, another cow.
it should be a courtesy at this point. To drop loot.
I keep hitting X to reload, and there is no reload.
Oh,
You can
yeah.
do it when you run out of ammo.
Yeah, it's funny.
Another old school mechanic.
Yep.
Hey, you can't reload before you run out of bullets. You can only reload when you have.
Oh man, I can't wait. Apparently if you bought like Doom Eternal before a certain date, you get the old school Doom 64 sometime. So I can't wait to play that old game again.
Now that's some serious firepower.
Oh, the big boss. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Thank you for that amazing dialect then.
Uh-oh. These
You
guys...
know, I pulled my Game Boy out the other day.
Oh, yeah?
'Cause I was bored. I got a Game Boy Pocket still upstairs.
Oh, nice.
I'm like, about 8 or 9 games for it. I got it out. I kid you not, I played it for about 7 minutes. And I'm like, I hate old games, they're shit. Like, when everyone's like, oh, isn't X, Y, Z backwards compatible? I'm like, leave games in the past because my memory of them is far better than the reality.
Yeah.
And this is one of those games that's sitting nicely in that.
Yeah,
I'm
that
sure this was
category.
great on the N64 or PS1 or whatever.
Yeah.
Right now, not fantastic.
Yeah. That's funny.
Oh, I pushed the button. Interactive objects. What's that about?
Let's see. I wonder if that's what spawned all these bad guys.
Oh, that's good news.
Take him out there, cowboy. Them dual pistols going.
What is that sound effect? Again, push the other button that's shiny now as well.
Alright, perfect. Oh gosh. These little floating guys are the worst. They just want to eat your face. Alright, you want to do some the old Division 2?
I don't mind. I'm quite enjoying it in a stupid way. I'm not.
Yeah.
I have to say, like, things just don't age well.
Yeah. Oh, this guy's asleep. You want to hit him with the double barrel shotgun together? Oh, never mind. Woke up. So I wonder how they do the ammo so we can both pick it up. Does that mean that there's like just two almost like copies of the game over each other so that...
Yeah, maybe, because
It's interesting.
I'm getting all the drops you are.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, there's people behind us? Come on. Nice. I do wish there was a melee button so bad.
Yeah.
So many times.
It'd be so nice just to click R3, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Not in your case, but mine.
Oh no. Oh, at least they're not frogs. Oh, oh, there they are.
Oh, it's bad.
Oh yeah, no, the frogs do so much damage when they if they hit you in like a group, because they really don't
About 10 of them
miss.
landed on me at once.
Yeah.
So is the whole first game set in Egypt?
I believe so, yes. Yeah, I recall. I'm almost done, I think, and the whole thing so far has been in Egypt. Gosh, these floating things, they are the worst. One of these. Don't worry, we'll get a secret here with one of these statues soon. I'm quite positive of it. Do you ever like read about conspiracy theories or anything like that?
A little bit. I tend to laugh at most of them, but yeah, please continue.
Yeah. Supposedly there's one about like what's it called, like the deep mind or deep state in the US, like how there's a bunch of rich people that really control politicians or something weird like that.
Okay.
But supposedly
Which would make
yeah,
sense.
it would. It honestly doesn't sound too much like a conspiracy theory.
There's a reason Trump didn't have any kind of political influence at all and became president
Yeah.
in one sitting. Yeah, I mean, it goes back to the whole, like, sort of even, like, Mission Impossible thing, doesn't it? Like, that one sort of united front of things that influence decisions and
Yeah.
create different worldwide problems and issues to influence buying decisions and yeah. So what's the one with yours?
So supposedly all those bad people that control the government are also supposedly in this massive like child sex slave ring, where they supposedly will like basically torture children and have sex with them, but when they torture them, the kids release endorphins, or it's called like Andrino or something, and they harvest that, and by drinking it, they get to stay young. Like this crazy stuff where I'm like, I know what endorphins are, but at the same time, I'm like, can you actually drink it? Like, I don't even know. But supposedly, the whole U.S. is going to go dark, like lose power, or not power, but the internet's going to go down. And apparently we've been there, the government has been compiling like a bunch of sealed indictments, which is basically when they go to whatever, like to a jury without the person knowing that they're going to get arrested, and they're like, hey, this person's guilty, do you think so? And they're like, yeah, he's definitely guilty. And then they can just go unseal the indictment and then arrest the person. So apparently they've been compiling, I looked, there's like 150 or 160,000 sealed indictments. And apparently it's like a record amount. But supposedly they're gonna go and arrest all those people, and they have all the evidence they need to put them in jail forever, or something ridiculous. But the whole like internet's gonna go down for 3 days, and so we're not supposed to panic, and so the whole thing's gonna go down. But yeah, I think they said sometime this week, and I was like, well, if it's gonna go down for 3 days, and y'all are saying this, like, you should probably just say Friday, because Friday is Good Friday, when when supposedly Jesus died and then he came back in 3 days. So I'm like, if you guys are gonna at least stick to something, at least like stick to the Bible and keep it all one thing. But I am interested, because that would mean no Stadia for 3 days, which would just bum me out, to be honest.
What will you do?
I know. But it's like my mother-in-law was like, yo, have you heard about this and all this? I'm like, I have no idea. But we watched like several hours of video footage, and I was like, they were like connecting things, and I'm like, I never know if things are photoshopped, or like, who knows?
Yeah.
Like they had,
The people that believe in this stuff are so unbelievably gullible.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Is that the best you can do?
Like,
Uh-oh.
the biggest one here at the moment is the 5G conspiracy. So they're now who think that the coronavirus isn't real, and the reason we're having to stay on lockdown is because the government wants to install 5G antennas whilst we can't go outside.
Oh yeah.
Oh really? like to the point where last week 2 of them got burnt down by people, like general public went and torched
Oh,
a couple
really?
of 5G antennas because they are
Oh my gosh.
that it's going to kill us all.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, you got to question some people's
Yeah.
intelligence when they when they throw out these random weird things.
Oh,
My
totally.
brother's terrible for it. He absolutely loves conspiracy theory.
Yeah.
And he's super intelligent, but he just everything has happened because X, Y, Z meant,
Yeah.
it's meant to be. This is what we're told.
Yeah.
We're all being coached and conditioned into things. The way we're living now is the perfect utopian state, so this is what they're going to want forever. And I'm like, Nick, we're not going to be staying indoors the rest of our lives
Yeah.
like this. Not going to happen.
Yeah, no, exactly.
I'm telling you, totalitarian state, government controlled. No, I'm not okay, mate.
Oh
Yeah,
my goodness.
some people are just Fruit Loops, aren't they?
Yeah, no, it's great. I love it. It keeps me entertained because I'm like, okay, so this person has had how many prophecies come true again? Like, I'm not saying it can't happen. It could, but I guess maybe like, how many things have you said before that have never come true? Like,
I know. It's like the people on Facebook. They're like, "Oh, imminent lockdown tomorrow. It's going to be martial law, armed guards, and they've been saying the same thing every day for 3 weeks." And I'm like,
exactly.
our government doesn't want that. Like they quite clearly said, that mental well-being is
Yeah.
achieved by like going outside and exercising and having some form of like life, even with it being as restricted as it's ever been at the moment. But
Yeah.
to go for a bike ride or walk the dog or whatever
Yeah.
that you want to do.
Yeah, no, exactly. And it's
At
like,
the minute, they're just trying to limit people being in the same space together, which is why the schools are shut or your office is shut.
yeah.
Other than that, it's kind of mostly normal within reason. I mean, it's boring as anything, but
Yeah, but the government can't run without people. They need to govern someone, so it's like...
yeah, and they need people going to work for taxes and stuff. Everyone's out
Exactly.
at home for 3 months. They've got no revenue coming in for those of us that are working.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm having another door moment again.
So there's another secret door, or a door that's a wall. You're getting closer though. You're 20, 30. Oh, you're going away from me now. Let's see. Oh, yeah, you're coming close. You're 25 meters away. I think if you just go, oh, now you're going up to 35. Sadly, I can't go back. That's the kicker. Is like, I can't go back through this wall. Yeah, you're going far away.
Understand how you?
Oh yeah, you're almost here. Yeah. Yep. Oh.
The door's
Oh,
not
did
opening,
you?
right?
Oh, well that's weird. I don't know how it just opened then. Weird.
Oh, Tommy gun.
Alright, yeah, that's me. Thankfully we killed all these guys, but...
Yeah, the reason I've not been able to find you is I haven't been able to get through that door. It hasn't opened.
Oh yeah?
And my connection's going all weird.
Uh-oh.
Stadia base.
Uh-oh,
It's
did it?
fine for 3 or 4 days now, and now it's bad again.
So we got a little doorway over here. Well, I'm glad that you got the whole ISP and your internet figured out.
Yeah, Google weren't much help.
Yeah.
They were. I'm still waiting for them to get back to me, and that was 8 days ago that they were promising me a reply within 2 days.
Oh boy.
I was like, just face it, it's not quite perfect yet for running in 4K, it's fine. I appreciate what we're achieving is quite amazing. So
Yeah.
I can put up with a few minutes of interruptions, but...
I'm trying to remember if there's a
look at
secret
this
down
texture
here.
That's pretty.
Whoa, I look creepy. Oh yeah. Are we dead?
Oh, the game finished.
I was like, what is happening?
Well, I thought we passed the element, and then the game just carried on playing.
Oh, interesting.
Obviously, it was just loading in the background and just didn't tell us.
Yeah. Alright. Did you see that there got 3 more games coming? Yeah, well, I guess you did. You did see because you mentioned that your wife wants one of them.
Yeah, I posted it. Yeah, it's
What the?
that black and white like Stickman one looks quite funny as well.
Yeah, that
Can't
one
remember
does.
what it's called now.
I don't even know though. Like, what's the game about? It literally didn't even tell us anything about the game, and I was like, I've never played that game before, and I have no idea what to do.
And yeah, I mean, Hannah loves platformers anyway, so Monster Boy is absolutely up her street. And then Republic I've never played either, so
Yeah, me neither.
game volume is mad on this, isn't it? It's gone really loud on this level again.
Yeah, I got some waterfall noise. That's pretty loud.
It's like the Jumanji music that's getting more and more intense. Yeah, I mean, like I said, there's people moaning about those games as well, and I'm like, it's games. You're not going to want everything that comes on the platform.
No, exactly. Like, come on, guys.
And more games means more people will be interested. So
Yeah.
I don't care. You know, at the minute, Stadia launched at a really weird time because this generation's coming to an end.
Yeah.
Which means that any major games are already out.
Correct.
That's what we're getting ports of, and new games aren't going to be out for a while. So fully expect indie games, ports, remakes, remasters.
Yeah.
For probably the next year or so, until their own, or the end of the last gen games are released, like Cyberpunk and Baldur's Gate and stuff.
Yeah.
Until then, you have to put up with what you've got, really, because especially when they didn't. As far as I was aware, I've heard nothing about Stadia until last year.
Same with me. I didn't even know about Project Livestream or like their little beta version. I didn't even heard about that until after I'd heard about Stadia.
That, but I think that was probably after they sort of said at E3 we're going to stream games.
Yeah.
And then Project Stream came out. Obviously, it was only Assassin's Creed anyway, wasn't it?
Yeah, I believe so.
So
which runs great
you know,
on
you
Stadia.
can't then expect developers to, with AAA games, at least a 2-year lead time now, at least.
Yeah.
They're not going to be able to knock it out within 6 months of the console coming out. It's like, well, where are all these big AAA games? It's like, no one knew about this, last summer.
I did see, yeah, I kind of rewatched the announcement at the GDC when they first announced Stadia, and they showed the guy who switched screens. I think the Doom Eternal guy came up. And I rewatched that, and the Doom Eternal guy said that their team was able to port it over within, like, I think it was 6 or 8 weeks. And I'm thinking, like, if that's a big company that's able to port it over in that kind of a time frame, I can't even imagine a small gaming company being able to port it over anytime soon. Which I don't know if maybe that's why we're seeing things taking a little bit more time to come over, even the small.
It's crazy that I've got so much on this already, with obviously loads of promise. But then they are probably, I imagine, one of the most lucrative games companies and biggest in terms of variety and different various studios all around the world.
Yeah.
To be able to do that. And EA are doing a typical EA thing these days, which is, well, if it's not Xbox or PlayStation, we'll wait 2 years to see if it's good enough for us to put our crap games on it.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just, everyone's like, oh, where's, like one of my friends is like, oh, well, where's FIFA? I'm like, I've got FIFA. Well, I don't want it because I've got FIFA. And I'm like, well, I don't know what to say. Blame EA, because they're obviously the ones that sit back and, with all their money they've got, and all the studios they own, just sit there and go, well, it needs to be a success before we possibly entertain it.
Yeah.
Which is just bonkers how they think. I could get from a business point of view, it needs to be economical and financially viable to do it.
Yeah.
But if you don't put your games, I think the reason Ubisoft are so in on it is because if they're, I think the majority of games I own on this are Ubisoft games.
Yeah, same here.
But you're getting a foothold in the door when there's a sort of relatively small game library with a
Yeah.
lot of people that are coming back to gaming on this or that wouldn't normally game.
Yeah. Oh, you almost made it.
Cool.
There's a little secret up here. Yeah, no, getting a
You're
foothold's
giving people
important.
access to your game straight away. So, and that means then that when you do bring out your next big hit in games, i.e. like the new Watch Dogs and stuff,
Yeah.
people are going to be immediately interested. So, oh yeah, hey, Ubisoft games work really well on this platform.
Yeah.
And what will happen with EA is they won't bring anything out now until like 21. And at that point, no one's going to give a shit whether featured on it or not.
Correct.
And they're like, oh, game sales are down because no one's buying any of our crap games. It's a waste of our time.
Yeah.
Just, no, you just didn't bring your titles out at the beginning of the generation,
Correct.
and people stopped caring about it because there's so many other great things to play instead.
Yeah. No, and honestly, it's like Ubisoft again. They do have some big, like some tough running game like Division 2. It's a big open world, like multiple players. Like if it's able to run on Stadia, you think that there would be quite a few, especially older generations games that could easily be ported over with no problem of being able to run. And then I would hope that more groups, more publishers would be like, all right, let's start publishing stuff on Stadia. And that could be exactly why it just takes an extra 8 weeks or so to get a game over, a couple months. So maybe companies are porting over and it just takes time. And I think people sadly don't realize that.
Sadly, you just don't know with Google because they don't seem to have got a handle on
Communication.
like, delivering news consecutively and consistently, do they?
No, not at all.
Like the announcements at the moment are coming thick and fast.
Yeah.
But some of them are on Discord, some of them are on Facebook first. Some of them go to Twitter before anything else. Like there's no consistency to any of their marketing whatsoever.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
until they have, like a Nintendo Directy thing once every month or 2 months or whatever, saying this is what's coming out, this is when it's coming out.
Yeah.
This is what it will cost. Because there's just like so little information when they do announce games. Like today, 3 new games coming to Stadia. I was like, oh, fantastic. When are they out? We don't know.
Yeah.
And we don't even have a window of when they'll arrive with you. Just this year.
Correct. Yeah, I wonder how much of that is just due to the fact that since they are so new, it's like obviously maybe they're working with studios that again, they may take 8 weeks, they may take 20 weeks, and they're not sure exactly how many resources the studio is actually going to put into porting a game over. But maybe they maybe they signed a contract, and since Stadia is not big enough to like demand, hey, you got to get this game on this date because that's what we're gonna announce. That's what I feel like.
In all fairness, it's the wrong attitude to have because as you've seen with things like Bethesda and stuff, they've rushed the game out.
Yeah,
to
correct.
beat the publisher when it's clearly not ready, like Destiny 1.
Yeah.
And it just sucks because the developer's not been able to produce the game that they showed off because the timelines are so strict.
Correct.
I do think lately it's become a lot better with, game delays are generally much more accepted.
Yeah, like Cyberpunk. They had a huge game delay.
Because people now, especially after the beginning of this generation, like Xbox One and stuff, got treated to some real crap, like under-delivered games. I mean, things like Anthem as well. My God, Anthem looks incredible when they showed that off. All rushed out to buy it. There's about 20 levels of crap, not open world at all, not MMO. It just was like nothing like it was supposed to be.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right. You don't know what's going on behind the scenes either, do you? It might just be a case of, well, you will get this game, but developers haven't put it into a timeline yet, so we're not announcing it yet, and we're none the wiser.
Yeah, totally. Which
is completely cool. But when they do announce games, I mean, even if that was like literally, we signed a deal for... and then Monster Boy, we've agreed with the developer that's coming to Stadia.
Yeah.
and they're only starting porting in today, to say it'll be with us in the summer.
Yeah.
You
Something.
know, just a season.
A year even. Like we don't even know if it's gonna be this year.
Yeah. Just a season of expectation, not a month.
Yeah.
Just autumn. You know, do what Apple does. Autumn, spring, whatever.
Yeah. Well, I feel like they probably
You know
are. Yeah. They have so much pressure from the haters to also probably give us, at least tell us the games are coming out, because people are like, oh, there's no games. So they're like, all right, let's at least announce that we're getting some games. But then they don't give us a date, and then it's like, well, what was the point with that? A little bit. I mean, it's great to see that we have these games coming out, but we have no idea.
No, it becomes a bit of a laughing stock because everything's coming soon.
Yeah, exactly.
And everything can't possibly come soon.
Yeah. We would have way too many games if everything came soon.
Yeah. And so I think for it being a brand new platform, i.e. this isn't a V2 of anything, this is brand new tech on a brand new platform.
Yeah.
With someone with no prior history to gaming per se other than the Play Store. Like, it's incredible what they've achieved already.
Oh yeah.
Like in 5-7 years, when the platform's matured to like what Xbox Live did, in that same time frame, you know, went from 3v3 online on Halo and some sort of in-game chat to like party chat with 8 of your friends with 24 players online. Like it evolved so quick, Xbox Live.
Yeah.
And you think Google has even more infinite resources than Microsoft did at that time as well.
Correct.
So we should be in, providing obviously people stick with it. And that's the thing at the minute. Everyone seems to be so dismissive and completely missing the point of it being like new.
Yeah.
Oh, it's got no games. It's got this. There's a bit of lag sometimes. You know, I can't send a message to my friends.
Yeah. Right.
I'm like, you're all hailing the Switch. You can't even party chat on that. Like, you have to use a shit phone app that doesn't work.
Yeah. Plus, everyone uses Discord anyways.
Yeah. Everyone just gives Nintendo a free pass.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Nintendo's still running 720p in this day and age, for God's sake.
Yeah. No, I was talking to someone and in a Discord group. Oh wow, you got all the monsters on you, man.
I know.
They are making you pay for those comments earlier about how they run.
Terrible animation.
I was talking to someone earlier, and they're like, well, you can't compare it to consoles because it's not a console. And they're like adamant it's not a console. And I'm like, well, what the hell can I compare it to? And he's like, well, what was that service that like PlayStation bought that died several years ago? I'm like, yeah, that was a streaming service. But remember, that was. So I can't compare it to it. And he was just like...
I bought on Live. I bought their controller as well. And at the time, I only had like 5 meg internet as well.
Ah, perfect.
And to be fair to it for its time was pretty good.
Yeah.
Again, they had no support.
Yeah.
But even that launched with messaging and party chat and stuff.
Oh yeah.
It did. Even on 5 meg internet.
That's awesome.
But I don't understand why there's not messaging on this yet.
Correct, especially
that's
since
one thing that peeves me.
Google owns Gmail.
Now. I don't know who anyone is.
Yeah.
Other than you, because I've actually played games with you and spoken to you.
Yeah.
I've been invited to a couple of other games with other people, but I don't know who any of they are. No one has mics. I don't know who any of them are.
Correct.
So it'd just be nice to be like, hey, who are you from like Facebook, because your name isn't your real name.
Correct.
So,
and especially since they literally Google, you own Gmail, you have a chat service inside of Gmail. Like we are required to sign up with a Gmail account. Like, come on, man, just make the 2 and 2 connection.
Yeah, I know. Even if we're emailing each other and that's what it is, that's fine.
Yeah, save every conversation to our Gmail account until we have to pay for the upgrade or whatever to get more data storage.
It's an odd thing to have missed out.
Yeah.
I don't get why. Or just use like some crap version of Google Hangouts or
yeah, honestly, anything.
What's a terrible social media platform called?
MySpace? Oh, yeah, you're. Oh, okay. Yeah, what was that? Shoot, was it Google Plus? No.
No.
I had an account for a little bit. I'm trying to remember what
I
it
did.
was.
I thought it was quite good. It was nice UI and stuff.
Yeah.
Because no one used it.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. I just can't think of the name.
I've forgotten what it's called.
Yeah, mate.
Maybe it was.
I know it's gonna piss me off now.
Had the rings, didn't it? That's what it was, like a ring.
Yeah, no, I had a ring and
Was it Google Plus?
I don't think
I don't know. I don't know
Nah.
if my phone's got any battery. I'm going to have to check this now.
there's a little secret over here. I think there's actually a secret on both sides. But this one is a little secret oasis where we have secret enemies come at us. But where are the enemies? Oh crap.
No, it was Google Plus. You're right.
Oh, nice. I'm right about one thing. I'll tell my wife later. I'm just kidding.
Well done.
Yeah, I hope that this free pro gets people a chance to try it out. I am a little concerned. My one thing that worries me is if people have bad lag because they need to do something on their Chrome. Like I had to turn off my acceleration hardware for it to actually work well for me on a PC. You know, I'm afraid that people are going to have a bad experience. They're not going to go Google Forms. They're just going to type in Google Stadia and everyone's going to be hating on it. And they won't figure out how to fix it. And then they're just going to stop playing and then have this horrible Stadia story, you know?
Sadly, is the thing. Like with my issues and things, like I went through an awful lot of self-diagnostic troubleshooting.
Correct.
For it to become like what I felt it's just bugged out on me now.
Yeah.
Like what I felt is a good enough quality to be able to play it without it being frustrating.
Yeah.
And a lot of people, A, aren't going to have the knowledge to do that, or B, have the patience to bother.
Yeah.
You know, like, as it is now, say you buy an Xbox or a Switch or whatever, you go home, you connect it to your Wi-Fi, you download your games and updates, and you play it.
Correct.
Whereas with this, depending on your current network settings, your home setup, what kind of house you've got, what other things are connected to it, like your router strength, your bandwidth, you know, there are so many elements that can potentially impact how you're playing this and what you see. And I think sadly that will be the pitfall for a lot of people, that will just go, wow, look at the input lag, it looks like crap.
Yeah.
This isn't worth paying for.
Correct.
You know, like the launch day, sort of launch day videos that kept coming out of people
Correct.
hitting the spacebar on their computer, and then like 3 or 4 seconds later the character was done and stuff.
Yeah, there was that guy on like Washington Post or something who was like inside his work on probably horrible internet because of the fact it's like you're sharing internet with all your coworkers, and yeah, he was showing like the input lag was so horrendous, and that view had like 2 million views on YouTube, and I was like so pissed. I'm like, dude, if he had listened to their thing where they said like don't use work internet because it's gonna be slow, you know.
You're gonna have firewalls and things that are 100% gonna impact your latency. Like,
it would be cool if Google was able to like diagnose based on your gameplay experience, like, hey, you're looking pixelated. We noticed that your hardware acceleration is turned on. You know, to fix this, turn this off, or something like that. I don't know. That would be cool if that way people didn't have to necessarily go searching for it, and they were like told exactly what to do, or even just pointed to an article that said, hey, you know, you're experiencing this based on just kind of reading how the gameplay was going. But I don't know. Maybe it's too much. Maybe it's not enough.
the thing is, it's going back to PC gaming again, isn't it? There's so many variables that it's almost impossible to troubleshoot.
Yeah, totally.
On like you've got to sadly go through this on a case basis, which is again why a lot of people buy a console, because you've not got hardware to stress about, you've not got various components to worry about. It's just you plug and play, you get the experience the developer can squeeze out of that box, and you get the support from Xbox to diagnose things based on an error code, which is relative to every single system.
Yeah. What the heck?
And I think, yeah, I don't know, and the other one's not even moving.
Interesting.
I think it's like the Android versus iOS thing. Like Apple only builds so many iPhones, therefore
Yeah.
they can remedy each iPhone based on its model type or its chipset.
Yeah.
Because
Ooh, we got some secret
they
over here.
built them. Whereas Android is just an operating system installed on every piece of junk £20 phone to every. How do you remember all these things?
Dude, last time I played this, I was looking and I thought that was a button I was supposed to press, and I never actually was able to get up. And then this time I actually jumped on top of it, and I was like, oh, I'm such an idiot. So I did not remember. I had to figure it out this time. When I was running, I saw the health bar back there, and I was like, okay, there's got to be a way to get over there. But yeah, I just hope people I hope they give it a shot. I hope they do put in just a small amount of time, because it is such a great thing. And when the guy mentioned OnLive and he was trying to get me to compare it to that, I was like, yeah, I don't think OnLive had literally data servers in every single country and had trillions of dollars.
No, trillions of dollars. No, they didn't. And to be fair, it didn't. It worked. Just it had no support from anyone.
Yeah.
And to be fair, back then, if you had ADSL, you were very lucky as well.
Yeah.
So it just was the wrong time to be that experimental.
Correct.
I mean, I think I might have had an Xbox 360 then. I think that was sort of the general standard of gaming back then.
Yeah.
So, but the graphics were nowhere near what Gears of War and stuff was producing in the same era. It
Correct.
was pretty basic. What is electricity now?
Oh, doesn't that look like the Tesseract from Marvel Avengers? To be honest, man, those little blue things. That's for your green gun.
Yes, it does. Yeah. Oh, okay. But yeah, I think man, it's crapping out on me a bit. I think whether I hope Google, with the kind of, they've opened 2 game studios now. They're employing a lot of very expensive people to come up with stories and stuff. The controller is fantastic. I used an Xbox controller again yesterday, and I much prefer the feel of this, which I never thought I would. Xbox pads for me, especially probably since the 360, but especially the Xbox One, it feels so comfortable in your hand.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I agree. 100%.
And I'm I went back to Stadia last night, again after just an hour with an Xbox pad, and I was like, God, I prefer the stick, because the sticks on this are quite stiff.
Uh-huh.
But I feel like you're then getting a more smooth movement to what you're trying to do, whereas the Xbox pads are quite loose.
Uh-huh.
So you almost feel like you're pushing them too far.
Yeah, totally.
If you get what I mean.
I do.
So there's also been a lot of thought going into the pads, and they look great. This is a platform that you can play on anything within reason, providing you have good internet and you have some sort of networking knowledge if you do need to tweak stuff. But
if you need
I feel like this is the right time for this to come out, because gaming is the last dinosaur to move off of physical media, isn't it?
Yeah.
And I've still got people that go, oh, I only want to buy discs or cartridges, and I'm like, what the fuck for? They take up space in your house. They're really inconvenient. You guarantee the second you get it home, you have a massive update to do on it anyway.
Oh, it's so frustrating.
Blu-ray drives aren't fast enough to read from a disc and play, other than videos, so you have to install them anyway. So you're basically buying something that is a piece of plastic and a complete waste of time. I bought digital only for a while now. So for this is even better, because I don't even have to do an update. Just playing stuff.
Yeah, no, and in the Discord chat, someone had mentioned instant updates for Stadia, or maybe I did, and the guy was like, "Oh, well, if you have fast enough internet speed, then you can instant update anyways." And I was like, no, like I think if you have to like download a 50 gig thing, even with faster internet speed, it's not going to be immediate. He's like, oh well, you know, 15
No,
minutes
and
isn't bad.
you're still restricted to the installation speed of the hard drive, which is terrible on Xbox One and PS4. So
Yeah,
whether you've got, you know, my download speed 260 odd meg or something like that, it's 300, but usually average is about 250, 260. You've still got to physically write 100 gig of data to a crap 500, you know, 5,600 RPM hard drive.
yeah,
Especially on PS4, you download the file first and then you install it second, which means it takes another 30% of the time
yeah,
to do that. I mean, at least the Xbox installs it as it goes, but then what happens then is your download speed grinds to a halt whilst it's writing the next bit of data,
yeah.
and then picks back up again. So they're not ideal in any way, shape or form.
Yeah, and then the guy was like, oh, well, I have mine on auto update. And I was like, yeah, well, for me, Steam needs to get updated every like 3 days. Just have to restart Steam just to re-update games, or, you know, just to update the platform, and that's frustrating enough as is.
Yeah, 100%.
But,
I
yeah.
had a gaming PC before. I met Hannah, and I spent a fortune on it.
Oh, yeah.
But every time you went on it, because I never left my PC on anyway, because
Yeah.
I had a Mac as well, so my Mac was my work machine, and the PC was a pure ridiculous single-person indulgence. So I only went on it like after work when I sat in my nice comfy chair and stuck my nice Razer headset on, and
Yeah.
got absolutely hammered on games because I'm crap with mouse and keyboard.
Yeah, exactly. Sounds about right.
So, yeah, again, you load it, Steam needs an update, you restart Steam, then you see 6, 7, 8, 9 pull downs for files and patches for something else, and then you load the game, and then it's got an in-game patch as well.
Yeah.
Which happens a lot on PC games. You get an initial download, and then you have to patch it in the game as well.
Yeah.
It's just massively inconvenient. You know, auto download or instant download, whatever, is great, fabulous, but all that's doing really is prepping the file for you.
Correct.
So like Xbox, Call of Duty, especially on that, the last time I played that before it went, you had a 68 gig patch externally, and then you loaded multiplayer and you needed to do another 30 gig patch in
Oh
the
my
game.
gosh.
So, you know, it's not convenient, especially when you aren't, you know, like you've got kids and you've got a job and you've got a wife or girlfriend or whatever you live with, and your gaming time is like mine. Hannah, at the minute, because she's pregnant, is tired, so it works in my favour because I've never played games so much in all my life.
Ready to die?
She goes off to bed at 8 o'clock or whatever.
Yeah.
But generally, we sit up together till 9:30, 10, and maybe I'll have half an hour on it before I go to sleep.
Yeah.
And when you've got a massive great patch to download, you just can't do that.
Yeah, your limited amount of time's gone, sadly, at that point.
You know, it's been many times on Xbox in the day when I organised to go on with my friends on a Friday or Saturday night, and you'd all sort of have the precursive chat of, has everyone done their updates ready for tonight? Put it on when you get home from work, before you know, get it downloaded before you have dinner and come on.
Yeah.
And there'd always be someone that forgot to do it.
Oh, exactly.
And then I'll be fine. And then you spend the entire night gaming and they wouldn't be able to play with you.
Yeah.
Because they haven't got the patch.
Yeah.
Like, it feels so archaic now to install things.
Oh, totally. Well, and with my buddy, like we sometimes just have a tough time like choosing a game. We'll be like, oh, let's play this for a little bit. Oh, let's play this. Oh, I don't have that installed. Oh, okay. What about this one? Yeah, no, I don't have that one installed. Like, oh, so like whenever you have like, again, we have games that we like to switch back and forth, or like we just don't know. Well, I might not have a lot of games installed because they just take up so much hard drive space. Whereas a Stadia, it's just like, hey, you want to play this? Sure. You click on it and it goes. Like, it's just boom.
And equally, even if you want to play something that one of you doesn't own, but you're like, oh yeah, that actually looks really fun, I'll buy that.
It's on sale. Yeah.
You can then be playing it 5 minutes later with them.
Yeah.
Yeah, you haven't got to go through the purchase process, then the install, then clear hard drive space to fit it in,
Yeah.
and then get the initial download, then the patch download.
Here we go.
Secret passage. Yeah.
You get you. I did it when I bought what did I buy the other day? Assassin's Creed. Like
Oh yeah.
on Xbox, that's a 55 gig download plus update plus install.
Oh boy.
So you're not even on my internet. You're not playing it the same day.
Yeah.
Because you're talking 4 or 5 hours probably.
Yeah.
So you bought that at 7 o'clock at night. I'm well in bed before 11 usually anyway.
Yeah.
It's just game over, isn't it?
Yeah. No, exactly.
Whereas I bought Assassin's Creed on this, and bing, there's not even like a prompt. You are just in that game right then.
Yep. No, it's yeah, it's such a great, so nice. And I literally, so someone in a Facebook group, this is like my biggest success story, Stadia success story. Someone in the group messaged, made a post, was like, hey, can someone join me to do this Doom Eternal challenge? I just need one person, hop in. And I was like, hey man, sure, I'll be in. My computer was turned off in the morning. I turned it on and was able to like open up Stadia.com, get inside the game. You know, again, no updates, no nothing. Even though I'm pretty sure it was like a new week of events, but nothing. I was able to get in probably within like 2 minutes. I was able to go from off computer to on and into the game without having to like, you know, again, wait for it to boot up for a while. And you know, it was so simple. Open up Google Chrome and you're in.
But this is, you know, with everything else that we have that's so instantaneous in 2020, gaming should be as well.
Correct. And
it goes all the way back to like, why should you have to own an Xbox or a PS4 or a PC?
Yeah.
If you just want to play games casually, but you don't want to play like crappy Apple Arcade titles or pay to win rubbish sort of things like on Game of War and stuff on where you're like chucking 30 quid a week at something like building a castle up and joining like an allegiance or whatever, to then forget to shield one night and someone comes and obliterates your whole army. You've got to spend another 40 quid rebuilding everything. Like, you should be able to play proper games on anything you own.
Yeah, agreed.
Essentially, that's what Stadia brings to the party. Like, this will, I think, once it sort of finds its peak fan base, and we find, you know, people like us that are married or whatever, and Secret Shield has been collected.
What?
Down the bottom of the water. Shall I show you the secret? Follow me.
I will follow ye. Oh, hello, mate. Oh, dang, that is pretty far down there.
In the corner.
Yeah, I always get scared of the old piranhas. I try to stay out of the water.
Yeah, Secret Shield, but then get attacked.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, this is perfect if you used to like gaming and you don't have time for a console anymore.
Correct.
I can keep telling my brother about it because he plays like Football Manager and that's about it, because he's got a young boy and stuff. So I'm like, you can play it on here, you can then play it on your phone, and it's not the rubbish mobile version of it, it's the proper game.
Yeah.
I'm doing my best to be an advocate for it, like all my friends that don't.
Yeah, same here. Try to tell as many people as possible. Still working on it though, still working.
Yeah. But again, like the most fundamental question I get is, oh, it's got FIFA. No, I bother them.
Yeah.
Because all of my friends like football except me, because I hate it.
Yeah, I was never a fan of sports games either. I remember FIFA 2001 was fun, but that was about it. Alright, you want to find a little secret hole?
Only sport I like is Formula 1.
Yeah, nice.
Which is interesting because it's Codemasters, which is what Grid is, so it'd be awesome if that comes out on here.
You want to see a magic trick?
But equally, it needs to run perfect because 220 miles an hour in a carbon fibre vehicle into a wall because your game's crapped out.
Yeah. Can be a little frustrating.
Yes.
Secret passage.
I'm getting my arse handed to me in here.
It's because I apparently went into an underwater secret passage. Alright, we're coming back. Alrighty. Yeah, well, eventually Stadia, and people are just like, I'm just shocked as to how they can still be upset about the number of games and everything. I'm like, dude, if you go back to any launch, Stadia has just as many, if not more, than most platforms that ever
I would
launched.
say this is doing better than Xbox One was
Yeah,
6 months in.
yeah,
I remember spending £500 on that when it came with Kinect.
uh-huh,
And about 3 months in was like losing the will to live because I had nothing to play on it, and there was like nothing due.
that is funny.
I think I was just like, this has got to be one of the worst gaming purchases I've ever made.
Yeah,
Plus it was a hunk of crap as well. God, it was so buggy.
yeah,
It was like the Windows, whoa, Piranha.
take it out with a rocket launcher.
Oh yeah, of course. Take everything out of the rocket launcher. Oh, another one. It was just appalling. Like I thought to myself, bear in mind how amazing the 360 was. It was like revolutionary to me.
Yeah, correct.
And I was just like, what have you done to your platform?
Yeah,
I mean, it's okay now. Obviously, they're not chucking Kinect down your throat anymore, and it's got a lot more reliable and generally seems to be improving.
generally.
But there's still no games on it.
Yeah,
No, Gears of War has got drastically worse since the third one.
yeah,
Halo sucked since Reach.
yeah. Things just aren't getting
Forza
better.
is just the same over and over again.
Uh-huh.
So it's, we've not had a new Fable for years, which I used to enjoy those games, even though
Oh,
they were
yeah.
anything.
Those were good, man.
They were amazing. So much fun to play.
Yeah,
No, buggier than anything. It's like almost like Bethesda Works sort of level of quality when they came out.
mhm.
But they just had a great storyline. Like I enjoyed every single
Yeah.
one of those. There's not been many franchises I've 3 games in and thought this has still just been as great fun to play as the first one.
Yeah, no, honestly.
So I'm kind of hoping that that's going to make a comeback next year.
That'd be fun.
Like a Witcher scale size Fable universe and
Yeah.
all of the hilarious English accents that they had because it was Lionhead Studios and stuff.
What do you think? I'm pretty excited for the first Stadia game exclusive. You know, like their actual first party game. I can't wait to see what that's gonna be like. Make it revolutionary.
Yeah, I mean, it's Jade Redmond. I mean, God of War was... they weren't my favourite kind of games,
Uh-huh.
but I did play the reboot one on PS4. I didn't finish it because, long story short, I've never got on with PlayStation. I don't know why, but I bought one. I bought a PS4 Pro and I played that Uncharted 4 and Horizon Zero Dawn, and then I sold it again because there's nothing else that I wanted on it.
Yeah.
But God of War was like unbelievably beautiful, and it got so many good reviews, but I just didn't finish it.
Yeah.
But if you've got that level of talent coming in from a story point of view, then it is very exciting. I'm interested to know. I think I am missing like a multiplayer shooter on this.
Uh-huh.
As much as I moan about the genre in general, like I still used to enjoy playing Call of Duty for a couple of hours.
Correct.
We don't have anything like that yet.
Yeah.
Like the Division's okay, but it's very biased in terms of level.
Yeah.
As we found out last week. If someone's got better gear than you, you've pretty much had it.
Yeah, exactly.
Like I even bought that drone that does the bomb drop that person kept hammering us with.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I unlocked that in the thing. and mine it just doesn't do as much damage as theirs is doing to it
Yeah.
at all.
Plus, I miss first-person shooters. Like, I want a first-person
Yeah.
shooter, like Division,
I mean,
third
even
person.
I just like just thinking like EA, going back to EA, Battlefield 5, like 256 players on this would be awesome.
Yeah.
Like it does need something like, as much as everyone moans there's too many shooters on here, they're mainly story-driven
Yeah.
co-op experiences. They're not. The podcast a little while ago I was listening to where they talked about Mag on the PS3. Did you ever play that? So bear in mind the PS3 was out in dial-up time still, really. It was 256 players online.
Oh my gosh, that's impressive.
It was insane, and I made a lot of friends with that because you had like, honestly, you had like generals that were controlling the airstrikes and stuff like that from above.
Oh my gosh.
And then you had platoons, and then you had squads and squad leaders. So the maps were huge, and you'd have like, I don't know, say 8 capture points with various different challenges in between. But then your platoon would be responsible for taking down a weapons cache or something. And that would be your objective in this massive scale war. It was nuts, honestly. Have a look online. It was by Zipper Interactive that did SOCOM.
Okay.
And they were sort of flirting with the idea of like Stadia's shooter.
Yeah.
Bear in mind we're all connected to a server, therefore, in theory, no latency. Especially between players. How awesome it would be to have like a battlefield like that, and I was like, God, I'd fucking love life if we got something like that again. I'm mad with the games used to take 4 or 5 hours to like play through.
Yeah. Oh, I believe it. That's awesome.
It was absolutely crazy.
Yeah. No, that sounds ideal for Stadia.
You picked a faction as well, so you couldn't like just fight. You couldn't just load into a game and be on any team. You had to fight for the side that you picked. There was 3 factions.
Oh wow.
And you could only fight with allies of said faction. Against others. It just made you. I mean, it's stupid because I'm not like like armed forces kind of guy at all.
Yeah.
But like you actually just felt like a proper soldier. It was weird. Like you made friends with people that were in the force you picked.
Yeah.
And pretty much everyone hated your guts if you weren't on their team.
Yeah.
But it was cool. I mean, it was like, I think I bought a PS3 when I saw that game was coming out. I'm like, because at that point, multiplayer games really were maybe 8v8 if you were lucky.
Yeah.
So to have sort of 256 on one map.
Yeah, that's insane.
All working together in unison to take down different objectives.
Yeah.
You couldn't just run off. Like you specifically got points for being with your platoon. Rather than, and if you know, it was brutal. So if you took 2 or 3 bullets, you were dead. There was no like Call of Duty, recover your health. Like that's it. Like you are gonna die.
That's awesome.
So yeah, something like that would be absolutely incredible. Because Amazon have got 2 in the works, and they've got Crucible, which is like a sci-fi shooter. It's only a shooter instead take on Destiny. But again, they could be on here because at the moment they're just making games, aren't they? They've not said they're going to release a platform with it.
Yeah.
But IGN are doing like a summer of games, which is basically going to be like an E3.
Okay.
And what's quite cool and what's nice to know as a Stadia player is they're like, we'll have the new hardware from Xbox and PlayStation.
Yeah.
For all the latest news and games from all gaming platforms, including Stadia. So once it becomes like a viable platform like that, we're laughing, aren't we, really?
Man, it's just such a beautiful time to be alive, man. Beautiful time.
Yeah, I mean, but this is like when OnLive came out. I was like, this is the dream for me. Like no downloads, no updates, just pop a game on and play it. And then when I got this, I ordered Founders Edition, and like a few days before it came out, obviously you read all of the hate that was with it.
Yeah.
And I panicked a little bit because I had flashbacks to On Life and spending all the money on that, and it's
Yeah.
dead in 6 months. I thought, oh, maybe I'll hold out, and then I had instant remorse that I didn't get that blue controller.
Yeah.
And then about 8 weeks later, I was getting really fed up with Xbox, and I was like, now is the time to buy it. And then when I bought it, I was like, why didn't I buy this originally?
Yeah.
Because someone that plays Xbox and is used to patches and updates and stuff, to literally like buy the Premier Edition and then got the invite code on Dispatch, and then I'm playing games on my phone with an Xbox pad before the hardware even arrived. It's
Yeah.
just like,
Is that
like
cool?
a complete wow moment. It's incredible, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, I remember I didn't get my stuff day one. Like I was one of those guys that had to like email them and be like, hey, and chat and be like, hey, what's up with my stuff? And then they finally kind of sent it. So I was a couple days late, but I had my invite code. I want to say day 2 possibly, and I think I started playing Destiny 2 right off the bat, and it was just like, yeah, when I was playing on my PC, I was having a little blurriness because I didn't know about the whole hardware acceleration. But then as soon as my Chromecast Ultra came in with controller, it was just flawless on the TV, and I was like, this is awesome. And then I ended up fixing up on the computer, and it turned out to be perfect as well. I was like, oh, it's great.
Yeah, I think I'll probably have more, more success if I had it on balance, but I just like, no, this should be 4K HDR.
Yeah.
therefore, I'm going to persist with it being 4K HDR and put up with
Yeah.
this little glitch, because inevitably, as they improve the surface, you know, the compression will get better, the processing in general will get better, the transfer file sizes will reduce and things like that. So
Yeah.
I'd say at the minute, like when I fixed it last week, it was like 98% perfect, and then today it's probably maybe 90%. Like it's happened 3 or 4 times, but we've been playing for an hour now, easily, haven't we?
Yeah.
Probably half 10. So yeah, at least an hour and a half, and nothing that's been game breaking yet. Just been the odd like little cutout.
Yeah. Yeah, I think even I've had a couple, like a blip or two, but nothing, again, like you said, nothing game breaking, just like, oh, just a minor little,
But then, equally on Xbox, if you're playing Call of Duty in the middle of a game and your frame will jump 10 frames in front because of the packet loss or something. So
yeah.
I view it exactly the same as that. Like, you are playing over the internet, you aren't playing on a LAN connection, therefore you're going to have little minor interruptions at times.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, on a game like this, it doesn't matter at all, but you know, on racing games, it's a little bit more annoying. But
yeah,
that's why the grid rewind feature is so great. Every time it craps out, I'm like, rewind.
Yeah.
Blanket grenade.
Exactly. Only way to defeat these guys, man. There's gonna be a big group that comes up, and it took me so long to get through it. I think I cheated. I like blew myself over a ledge so they couldn't reach me. I don't know if I cheated or not. It might actually be coming up. I'm interested to see what it'll be like with 2 people. Let's see.
I want them to drop in now the YouTube streaming, and you know, like I know with Baldur's Gate and stuff, like your audience being able to help select answers.
Right? It's kind of interesting.
Those kinds of what I would describe as next gen features. You know,
Yeah.
Like Stream Connect and stuff. Like,
yeah.
Annoyingly on Destiny 2 now, every time I seem to play co-op, it's with PC players, so I don't get that lovely experience.
Oh yeah.
They're always on PC, but
yeah.
you know that when we played it that time, although my internet connection was dire, like being able to see what each other are doing, again, that's a next gen feature, right?
Correct.
And I can't see Xbox and stuff doing that either next time around. There's been no mention of being able to do that.
Yeah.
On PS5.
Yeah, we just gotta wait a little bit here. 1 sec. There'll be a big bowl that will run at us. It'll trip the Alright, we'll give it one more try. I'm pretty sure it trips it. So this is what I had to blow myself back over because I could not get past all these skeletons that were shown. Ah!
I got me.
Uh-oh.
They always come for me, don't they?
They do. So we have to time it. So we have to like dodge the bowl and then go back to the other side because it's like a almost like a tripwire thing or I don't know what it's called. Uh-oh. Poor timing, mate. I guess there's a little portal. You got the portal now.
The wrong side. Oh yeah, sorry.
Hello, mate. Oh, they're still going for you. You weren't even on this side yet, and they were going for you.
Yeah, I must have some like bull pheromone.
Yeah, exactly. All right.
Yeah, so I think again going back to like the whole Amazon thing. Obviously they own Twitch, and I think if I was Google, I'd be a little bit concerned that there's still not any YouTube streaming integration yet.
Yeah.
Because if Amazon launch, obviously Twitch is exceptional anyway.
Yeah.
So I think they need to kind of get on with these pieces now. And I don't know why it bothers people so much, but people are really pissed that they can't play on with their controller wirelessly on anything yet.
Correct.
It doesn't bother me. It's a USB-C cable in my laptop or my phone.
Yeah.
So whatever. But you know, there are some people that genuinely are mortified that they're having to use a lead these days, which I get. But so.
Uh-oh. Here we go.
I'm hoping now, like, here's your 2 months trial for everything, and now the next 2 months are going to be focusing on bringing you the things we showed off.
Yeah.
As like the platform stuff, like Stream Connect and the Party Play or whatever it is they called it, and YouTube streaming and
I can't wait for that one.
YouTube, like like you stream from your PC and stuff.
Yeah.
But actually now you can have your own custom UI overlay on your streams that are just broadcasting from anywhere you're playing Stadia, not from a capture card or.
Yeah.
Because let's face it, like Xbox does Twitch and PS4 does do Twitch, doesn't it, as well? PS4, yeah. I forget what the other platform's called now. That was out before Twitch that's died.
Oh my gosh.
Have you forgotten as well?
You said we got PlayStation, Switch, Xbox.
Obviously we've got Mixer as well, but.
Oh, you're talking about the streaming services?
Yeah.
Twitch and Mixer.
There was one that was out before Twitch. And I'm just respawning and dying instantly on this.
Yeah, no, same with me. What was out before the?
There was another one before Twitch, wasn't there?
I'm trying to think. I didn't watch a whole lot of streamers until I kind of got into Twitch.
Definitely another one. Can't think for the life of me what it was called, or if it even exists anymore. I presume Twitch killed it, but
yeah.
But like all of those integrations in current consoles are crap.
Yeah.
Like, you've
totally.
got big blocky UI overlay, so you can't really see the game you're playing.
Yeah.
Camera options are terrible. Your UI layout is exactly default. There's no
Correct.
way of tweaking it or having
unless you
picture in
pay.
picture or.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then to pay, you still need the PC to be able to stream and have the options on.
Correct.
You can't change overlay on PS4 or anything.
Yeah, that's true.
So if Google nail it and like, right, YouTube streaming, 4K native, you can import all of your UI settings that you'd have on your streams currently with all of your super chat stuff and things like that.
And it's all done on their server, like that's what's gonna be beautiful.
Well, but they can, can't they? And that's what I mean. Like, this stuff needs to start happening now.
Yeah.
Before it turns into another Nintendo that haven't got hardly any social features outside of bare bones
Yeah.
for ages.
Yeah, totally. No, it's gonna be huge. I'm excited because, yeah, again, just like minimizing what I need to do when I want to stream YouTube, having my computer not even have to worry about like putting aside any power to do Streamlabs OBS, and then and then send it off to YouTube. Like, that's just gonna be big. Or they can just simply take it from their Google server and hop it right over to their YouTube portion of the server, just instantaneously. Which hopefully then it will like they'll reduce, maybe even delay, because I think most streamers have like a minute-long delay on their game, just because even their hardware might just takes a little bit of time. At least I'm not sure why they have a minute delay. I know my game, I think, is 30 seconds naturally delayed when I stream to YouTube. But if they could get that down to just like real-time streaming too, that would be cool.
Yeah.
So as soon as a chat comes up in your chat, you can immediately, like, it just happened instead of happening. They mention.
Again, you've got the power to do it. You could just have a wireless keyboard hooked up to your Chromecast so that you can reply to people without having to use controller input.
Yeah.
I mean, not that I stream at all, but like, I listen to podcasts and stuff, and people are generally, the podcasts are mostly their captured chat from YouTube. So it'd just be, like I said, and for, again, spread brand awareness, but like, hey guys, I'm playing this on Stadia, I don't need a capture card, I don't need any additional software or hardware, and we can chat in real time whilst I'm playing it. You can help pick the choices in Baldur's Gate. Like, they talked about, like, I could be watching you play this, and then I can just hit A and join your game instantly. Like,
exactly.
Stadia knows your server location and everything else.
Yeah.
Like, those kinds of touches and features are what's going to set standards going forward. I think it's going to be about games next gen, but it's also going to be about social or crowd play and stuff, where the experience you're having can be experienced by everyone that's watching you have it as well, rather than just seeing you play a game.
Yeah.
They can engage with you and play with you, or jump in. They want to jump in or help you make decisions in games. I mean, like, the Baldur's Gate stuff sounds hilarious. Like,
oh yeah,
it could be like having a moral choice, which is like, oh, do I save the peasant or do I kill the peasant? And you want to go save, and all of your audience like picks kill.
Yeah.
And like potentially ruins your narrative versus like the kind of character you are.
Exactly.
Because people want to screw you over, and I love that kind of like outside influence of it.
Yeah.
Like, no, everyone's going to be playing devil's advocate the whole
exactly.
time.
Too true. Yeah, no, that's going to be a really cool feature. I know that, I think Twitch has integrated with Borderlands, at least I thought I had heard of Borderlands 3 or with some game where the fans could interact, but the fans had to create like the streamer had to create like the content, like the questions, and create the polls. But the thing with Google is they are going to work with the actual game developers to basically put into the game, this is going to be a good spot to have the viewers interact, and with this kind of a decision. So it's going to be like built into the actual game itself.
Yeah, it's going to be like a live poll.
Exactly, and it's going to be recommended. Devs are going to recommend which parts. All right. Looks like I need to take off. Looks like I got a phone call coming in. Oh, this is not looking like the best time to leave.
Oh my god.
Let's see. Ba-ding.
You say you need to take off?
Yeah, I need to take off.
That's cool.
So. But
I
it's
should
been,
probably go to bed anyway. I've got work in the morning.
yeah, it's been fun though, man. Good to get a little bit of
Yeah, I
Serious Sam in there.
actually enjoyed playing that. I didn't think I would. So.
Yeah. Oh, good company,
Cool.
you know, it always helps, so.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
it. Look
Awesome.
after yourself.
Yeah, thanks so
See you,
much,
man.
man. Have a good one.
You too.
Bye. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. As always, this is bluebobz showing you Stadia. So, feel free to hit the like button, subscribe.